Hey, good morning. That is a live look this morning up at Spruce Saddle, and it is snowing. I'm so excited to get out there in a little bit. And Spruce Saddle is up in Beaver Creek, where hopefully you are going to be heading this weekend to check out some of the Birds of Prey races. It's such a fun event up in Beaver Creek. I've been up there for the past couple of days. I was out riding yesterday, and I had some of the guys from Team Austria in front of me. I rode a cinch lift with one of the Swiss ski team members. And so just the whole experience of getting out there and mingling with all these different countries is just, it's got a really fun vibe to it, as well as they're setting up the whole village as well, so you can check out all these different vendors. But if you're looking to head up there, the racing kicks off on Friday. So Friday is going to be the Super G, which is sort of a cross between downhill and giant slalom. It's a one and done type of race. And then on Saturday, the main event that everyone loves is the downhill. And that is where you can see those racers in speeds in excess of 80 miles per hour. It is so much fun to watch them flying over the head walls. And then everything wraps up on Sunday, where they have the giant slalom, which is probably the most technical part of the racing that they're going to do over the next couple of days. Now, really cool is that's free for spectators, so go check it out. Now, Beaver Creek is not the only resort that has a lot of fun events going on. This coming up next couple of weeks is Vail has snow days starting to kick off. That starts on December 12th, and then the headliner on the Friday night is going to be Modest Mouse. So Modest Mouse is like the indie rock gold standard, and it's a free concert at Guildford Amphitheater. So check that out on the Friday night, December 13th. It gets followed up on Saturday night with another free concert, The Head and the Heart. And there's all sorts of, it's a 4-day basically music festival all through Vail Village. A lot of fun to check out with free music and concerts. And then it just rolls right into Vail holidays, where from December 14th all the way through the 31st, they have programming every single day. They have events going on. There's a lot of events happening at the Vail Library, which is over there in Lions Head. A lot of, they have a separate little room at the library where they hold concerts at. And you can see everything from harp to a cappella. There's going to be appearances from St. Nick. There's going to be the tree lighting in Slifer Square, as well as there is a couple ice skating shows at Solaris. On December 20th, they have a free show at Solaris, just a little showcase, about 15 minutes. And then on December 21st, they have the ice skating spectacular at Dobson, featuring Mirai Nagasu from the Olympics. So it should be a lot of fun, as well as our show today. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have Betteridge Jewelers in the house for you. We're going to be talking to the town of Minturn to find out what their celebrations are. And of course, we are going to have so much more information on the Birds of Prey, so you can get all that information firsthand. Mark is making his way up to the stadium. I'm Michelle Seymour. I'll be your host in the studio today. Don't go anywhere.
Although the Super G race course at the Xfinity Birds of Prey is not as long as the downhill course, spectators will be amazed at the speeds that are reached in this event. The course begins at an elevation of about 10,950 feet, and a 2,000-foot vertical drop gets racers to the bottom in just over 1 minute and 20 seconds, but not without going through some gnarly turns and jumps. The racers' skis quickly lose contact with the ground over jumps like Peregrine, Goshawk, and Screech Owl. Then the racers need to keep their speed up along the flats before the Golden Eagle jump. Then it's time to pick a line and trust it through the abyss before the red-tail jump gives spectators a real live glimpse of the racers as they fly into the finished stadium.
This Xfinity Birds of Prey course report is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Christie Sports has your recipe for success on the mountain. Sit with one of our expert boot fitters. Choose from a wide range of boots and customization products and create your ideal pair of boots. Christie Sports. We'll see you out there.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Do something great for you at Simply Massage. Get any 60-minute session for $89. Buy 5 sessions and get 1 free. With 4 mountain locations, relaxation is just a step away.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Oakley, the official eyewear, goggle, and helmet sponsor of Vail Resorts.
I love waking up to snow. That looks absolutely beautiful outside, like a snow globe looking towards Beaver Creek there. I am so excited. We needed this snow, so it's so nice to get that, especially going into the weekend as well. So you are going to see these snow showers throughout the day today. You might have pockets of heavier snow, especially in different locations, but overall, we are going to have snowfall just to different levels, lighter, heavier throughout the afternoon. Mild temperatures starting off around 25 degrees if you are just waking up. We are going to heat up a little bit, though, reaching a high of about 36 today. And we can probably expect to see, especially in the Avon Edwards area, about 1 to 3 inches down in the village, falling throughout the day today. So I'm pretty excited to have that. It's definitely nice going into World Cup to get a little bit more coverage out there. Now, as we move into this evening, that low is going to drop down to about 19 degrees overnight. Now, that snow should be tapering off as we move into the evening hours. So hopefully your after work commute should not be too bad. Most of that should be clearing out of the area. That sun now setting at 4:42, so just getting shorter and shorter days. Now, if you are looking at mid-mountain at one of our resorts, and hopefully you are getting out there to enjoy everything today, we're looking at temperatures of about 30 degrees mid-mountain in Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek, 27 over in Breckenridge, and 32 in Keystone, with snowfall at all of our Summit County resorts as well as Eagle County resorts, all of them expecting in the area from 1 to 3 inches today. Now, that sun is going to come back out on Friday, so it will be a great day to head up to Red Tail Stadium, check out some of the racing events, and then we're going to have clear skies going into Saturday as well. Mild temperatures, 42 for the high on Saturday, so it should be really comfortable to get out there and cheer for your favorite racer or maybe your favorite country. Now, that snow is going to come back into the forecast on Sunday, clearing out on Monday, and then some more sunshine. So we've got a great week ahead. Stay with us. We're going to be checking on our local conditions next.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
All right, let's talk about your conditions. Here's a live shot from the top of chairs 4, 5, and 11 in Vail, top of Mountaintop Express. This is Buffalo's, and you can see one of the snowcats there kind of taking a break. They got some work cut out for them with this new snow in the forecast. And lots of natural snowfall and lots of man-made snow. Hey, it's Mark Sassy here. I'm up at Birds of Prey. Let's talk about our Vail conditions first. Let's talk about what we're seeing for snowfall, how many trails are open, and how many lifts are available. So about 36 acres available on Vail Mountain as of today. That equates to about 60 trails out of 195. I mean, even a week and a half ago, we had 4 to 5 trails, and now with just this natural snowfall and cool temperatures for snowmaking, really making a big push for the conditions for all the way through the holidays. 13 out of 31 lifts, 16% of that mountain is open. Now, right here at Beaver Creek, so the racers want to get all the snow off the trail, but everybody else wants to have the snow. We're looking at about 27% of Beaver Creek is open, 487 acres. We're looking at 24 of 150 trails, and that equates to, out of all 23 lifts available, 6 lifts are operating. We picked up 74 inches of snow year to date. So I'm just going to show you this as we get you excited about taking you inside a great bed and breakfast in Avon called the Mine House, and then more from the base of Birds of Prey. Training day for downhill, day number 2.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
What are you doing?
Just checking my State Farm app.
I have an app.
Can he pay bills and track claims?
He doesn't have an app.
Kevin, bring in my app.
Mr. Gabriel, you don't have an app.
Sounds incredible.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Our travels today have brought us to Avon, Colorado, close to Nottingham Lake. Right here you're going to find a quaint little bed and breakfast called the Mine House. So we're going to head on inside and meet Tamara. She's the innkeeper. She's also the chef, and she makes up an amazing feast every day for breakfast. I can smell some fresh bread out here right now. We're going to go find out what Tamara has cooking.
Mark, come in.
Hi, Tamara.
Welcome to Mine House.
Thank you very much. It's nice to be here.
Good to have you. Come on in. Let's go upstairs.
Oh, this sounds great. Thank you. Oh, Tamara, I love the space. A lot of natural light, and you actually have some great views of Beaver Creek Mountain,
yes.
Which is about 10 minutes away.
Yes, we're right on the Avon skier shuttle route.
Oh, yeah.
So you can be up there in no time.
So tell us about the Mine House. Tell us what you have here.
We have 18 bedrooms. Okay. Each bedroom has its own bathroom. I make breakfast in the morning every day.
I love that. And this is kind of neat because you have a lot of space for people to enjoy, play games, watch TV shows, and you also have kitchens for people to cook their own food. But why would they even want to do that with your cooking?
I don't know.
I smell the bread. It smells great. You mind taking me into the kitchen and showing me what you're making today?
Yeah, let's go.
Sounds great. Tamara, we're in the kitchen now where all the magic happens, and it smells great. You have a bunch of food prepared already. So along with the basic necessities that people need for breakfast, you have some very special things that you're known for here. You want to tell us about it?
I make a potato waffle.
A potato waffle?
Yes.
Can you walk us through the process and tell me what it's all about?
Let's look right here. So we get tater tots.
Okay,
And
tater tots, I
line
love those.
a waffle iron with them. I spent some time in the Midwest, and so this is a Midwest inspiration.
You
there.
totally did that so fast. Okay, then you clamp it down like a regular waffle.
Yep. How do you like your eggs cooked, Mark?
I'll go with over easy.
All right, and I like to cook with some butter.
Okay, I love butter.
Yeah, extra flavor there.
Oh yeah. Okay, so cracking some eggs. You're gonna make the eggs.
Yep.
Sausage. When I walked in, I saw a couple bread makers. You had some bread being made. What kind of bread were you making for this
So
day?
I had a guest say, you know, I really like rye bread.
Okay.
So I'm making her some rye bread.
I love rye bread. I don't think I've ever had it made homemade. I'm excited to try that too.
I think this is my best one.
So the eggs look like they're almost done. What's happening in the waffle iron?
The waffle is done.
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
All right. So this goes on the plate, and then you have some garnishes here.
Yes, we're going to put a little bit of cheese, and then eggs go on the top.
Eggs go on top of that.
Yep.
What a happy stack of love right here. Look
Yes.
at this.
And then when you're in Colorado, you have to have green chili. Oh, and some sausage.
Oh, and some sausage. Throw a little
Yes,
sausage
let's
on
have
there.
a
There we
piece
go.
of sausage.
Put a piece of sausage on there. This is your
Potato waffle.
potato waffles. What do you think? Can we go sit down and I can
Let's
try
eat
this?
it. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Here we have some hot German rye bread.
Fresh out of the oven and some butter. I love it. Please sit down.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so Tamara, we have the fresh bread. We have cinnamon rolls and bagels and everything else you could imagine. And then sandwiches for lunch?
Lunch, yeah.
Okay.
So if you order them, we'll send you a bag lunch to spend your afternoon.
That's a great idea. People could take that skiing in the wintertime. They could take it biking or, say, fly fishing in the summer.
Yeah.
And then these are those amazing
Potato waffles.
Potato waffles.
Yeah.
I need to dig in and check this
All
out.
right,
This looks so great. I'm so excited to try this. If people want to book a room, they want to stay with you, what's the best way to go about doing that?
Go on our website, minehouseusa.com.
That's MEINHAUSUSA.com.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Boost Oxygen. Don't let altitude ruin your Rocky Mountain experience. Help is here.
Here's a live shot, basically right from where I'm standing at the base of Red Tail End's Restaurant and the finish corral for the Birds of Prey races taking place over the course of the next 4 or 5 days. We have snow falling right now. Let's take a look at your weather for the day. We are going to see snow in the forecast throughout the daytime. No heavy accumulation, but for a training day for downhill on Golden Eagle on Birds of Prey, racers don't want any snow falling from the sky and any snow on the trail. So they will be challenged a little bit today. Thank goodness all the racers did get a training run in yesterday, and that's required through FIS. Today we'll see temperatures in the upper 30s for Vail. We're expecting about 1 to 3 inches of snow. Maybe a little bit more at the higher elevations. 20% chance of snowfall this evening with our temperatures dropping into the upper teens. So a cool night once again as we make our way into Friday. Now, as we look around all 4 of our resorts, we're going to find Vail coming in at mid-mountain with a temperature of about 30 degrees. I-70 Drive, Denver, 39 degrees. We'll see Vail with a high of about 38 degrees. Avon coming in at about 39, close to 40 degrees, and a little warmer down towards Eagle and Gypsum. Now, as we jump ahead for Friday, relatively clear with we're seeing about 40 degrees for that high temperature in Vail. For Saturday, a 10% chance of snow with a high of 42 degrees. Sunday, another blast of snow, maybe 1 to 3 inches. And then clearing out Monday, maybe a little more snow, temperatures dropping into the mid to upper 20s. So that's your weekend. We want to thank Boost Oxygen for bringing you this weather report. We're going to go back to the studio. Michelle has a look at your road report coming up next.
This road report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
That is a look at I-70 this morning, and I did see some plows out while I was out early, and I just wanted to let you know really quick, eastbound around mile marker 142 on I-70, the right lane is currently blocked, so just take your time if you are traveling through the I-70 corridor. Give those first responders a chance to get through and give those plow drivers a chance to get everything cleared out of the way. Now, I want to give you some information for Birds of Prey this coming weekend. So if you are coming up up into Beaver Creek. There's going to be free transportation that's going to go from Beaver Creek Village up to Red Tail Stadium. Now, the pickup for that is going to be, they've completely redone the bus drop-off area beside the covered bridge. So if you want to go up to the stadium, that is going to be beside the fire pit. So you take the bus, it goes right up to the stadium. It's going to shuttle back and forth all day long. Now, if you are taking the Echo bus, the town bus up into Beaver Creek, that is going to be dropping off by the Villar, as well as a couple of the bus stops are going to be changing around a little bit. So public parking at the Bear and Elk lot is going to come up to the village. It's going to drop you at the Villar as well. So you just have to walk over to the covered bridge to then take that bus up to the stadium. Now, everything will resume as normal on Monday. And if you want to get more information on that, just download the Village Connect app. It'll have you all the latest information. But we're going to give you some more information on the athletes to watch and a breakdown of some of the events for the Birds of Prey coming up next.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Here at PSI, we've been serving the Valley's plumbing, heating, and drain cleaning needs for over 18 years. We are expert technicians with the knowledge and training to provide prompt and professional maintenance and repair. Our fleet of vehicles are equipped with the most advanced technology and tools available today. PSI is committed to providing the best possible service and guarantee our work. Call us anytime, day or night. PSI is here for you 24/7, 365. We look forward to hearing from you.
Six-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America.
Hey, welcome back to the base of Red Tail Stadium, right up here over my shoulder. The finish area for Birds of Prey. A lot of talk going on right now here at the base. I just spoke with a couple of the guys that are part of the race crew. They are meeting with the jury right now to make a plan to see what's going to happen for today. So what's happening, what happened yesterday, so the racers, all the speed racers just came from Lake Louise, where they had a downhill and a Super G last weekend. Now they're here converging on Beaver Creek for Birds of Prey. Our downhill race is going to take place on Saturday. Tomorrow is the Super G, but for yesterday and today, the racers are required to get in at least one training run on the downhill course before Saturday. So they've set the course for downhill as of yesterday. Everybody got a training run in yesterday, which is required at least one day of training. They're hoping, the team here, the Talents crew in Beaver Creek, hoping they can pull off another day of training, but we have snow falling up there, so we have to keep that in mind. If they can't do it, by noon they'll announce the plan, and then they're going to reset and get everything ready for the Super G race tomorrow. So for the Super G now, Super G, you're going to find more turns than a giant slalom, and less turns than a giant slalom, less turns than a downhill, faster speeds than a giant slalom, slower speeds than a downhill. But Super G is kind of one of those one-off venues. It makes it for really exciting because the downhill racers can make some turns and ski the giant slalom. The best GS skiers can actually get out there and test themselves on some speeds. So what happened last week, Lake Louise? Matthias Mayer from Austria stood on top of the podium, and Dominique Paris getting second place. Now keep in mind, Paris won the last 3 Super Gs from the past season, and then he also took the gold at the World Championships. So he's going to be vying for another spot on the podium. For the U.S. team, we're going to find Steve Nyman, Travis Ganon, and Ryan Cochran-Siegel. They're all going to be racing the Super G tomorrow, and they might be up here actually doing their training runs today. And just keep in mind, for Ryan Cochran-Siegel, he took first place yesterday in the training run for the Birds of Prey downhill with a time of 1.41.37, and that's about 71 miles per hour or 115 kilometers per hour. Now, Dressen from Germany placed 4th in the training, and he was the winner of the downhill last week at Lake Louise. And the winner of the Super G at Lake Louise last week, Matthias Mayer, placed 3rd in training yesterday, and Steve Nyman from the U.S. ski team ended up 9th in training. So there's a lot of shifting going on. Training runs do not dictate anything except you had a good training run. It doesn't mean you're going to be planning on to win the race. It's just you had a great training run, and that's awesome for Ryan Cochran-Siegel from the U.S. ski team. More from Birds of Prey. We have weather coming up next.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
That is a look at the Beaver Creek Golf Course, and it is snowy today. I'm so excited. Hopefully we will get a bunch of snow out of this. They're expecting 1 to 3 inches down here in the village, but the mountains can get so much more. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to just have the fun. It makes me feel so Christmassy out here. And it's pretty mild temperatures this morning as well with all of this snowfall going on. So right now we're starting out around 24, 25 degrees outside this morning. And again, it is currently snowing right now. So if you have to get up and drive someplace, do take your time. Give all the plow drivers a chance to get all this snow pushed off the road for you. Now we are going to warm up a bit, reaching a high of about 36 today. We do expect to see these snow showers lasting throughout the day today. You might see periods of heavier snowfall, but overall, this snow is going to stay with us into the evening tonight. Now, once we get into the evening, it should be clearing out with that overnight low tonight, dropping down to about 19 degrees tonight. But once all of this clears out, it should be fairly clear this evening. We are looking at our sun setting now around 4:42, so almost to that shortest day of the year. I believe it's December 22nd, and then they'll start getting longer again, a little bit more time to spend outside, hopefully. So if you are traveling through the I-70 corridor, a GMC is the way to do it. You're not going to have any problems moving from Denver to Eagle County. Looking at snowfall throughout the state today, 39 in Denver, 38 in Vail, 39 in Avon, and 40 to the west of us in Eagle. So lots of snow for all of us. Now this is going to clear out of here tomorrow. The sunshine is going to come back out for all of you spectators getting out to watch the Birds of Prey events. And the racers love that as well. It makes it nice and fast. So we're going to check in with Mark Nixon and get that UV forecast if you are headed out there today.
This UV forecast is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
This is the jury and the crew making a plan for this race today. As you can see, the snow has let up a little bit here at the base. But in terms of sunshine today, sun exposure, we shouldn't see much of any. Let's talk about your UV forecast presented to you by Supergoop. We're looking at about a 2 today, midday, which is pretty minimal. Once again though, sunscreen also helps to insulate your skin. So keep that in mind. Even if it's snowing out, put a little sunscreen on. It's going to help kind of keep your skin insulated and keep the heat in. But we're not going to see much sun today. More sun over the weekend. That UV forecast definitely will shift for Friday and then maybe Saturday into Sunday. Hopefully we'll have a report here real soon about what's happening for the training run. But we have a book report coming up after the break. This is Good Morning Vail on TV8.
Let us put you in the spirits. Avon Liquor.
Hey guys, I'm looking for some amazing craft beer.
We got it.
Hi, I'm looking for the best wine selection in the Vail Valley.
That's us.
I'm looking for great customer service and an awesome rewards program.
They got it.
So if you want great customer service, an amazing shopping experience, and we'll even hop in the truck and deliver your goods, then stick with the locals' favorite. Come on down to Avon Liquor.
Let us put you in the spirits.
The book report is brought to you by the Eagle Valley Library District. Read, learn, grow.
So if you have little ones, the Eagle Valley Library District is having an open house in Avon today, and they have some great events that are going to be taking place. Now, for the most part, this is going to be happening after school, kicking off around 3 o'clock today. And at the library, you can actually meet. They're going to have a reindeer there, as well as they're going to be doing all sorts of different holiday crafts. You can find out also a little bit more of everything they have going on as we get a little bit closer to the holidays. I mean, my kids always love making their little homemade ornaments or just different little things to give to mom and dad for Christmas. And these are the sort of crafts that you can expect, as well as they're going to be having all of their holiday movies that are going to be taking place throughout the breaks from school. So it's definitely something that is going to be very family friendly. It's good for all age groups. And, you know, mom and dad, you can get in there and make some little crafts as well. I love it because I don't have to do cleanup at my house or put the newspaper down on the table to do it. So it's definitely a lot of fun for the older kids and younger kids. They're going to have some light refreshments there as well. So we're going to take a closer look at everything they do during the holidays.
Welcome to our holiday open house here at the Avon Public Library. The Eagle Valley Library District puts on this holiday open house for all ages. It features 2 reindeer, live music, refreshments, cocos and cookies and crafts. We have a lot of families as well as teens and seniors that come and they visit the reindeer.
Oh, beautiful. 1, 2, 3. So this is the 6th year that we've had the holiday open house with Bill and his reindeer come. Started off originally as just a children's program with about 80 people the first year, and now hundreds and hundreds of people come. It's now an intergenerational program. We have seniors come, we have teens come, we have lots of families attend.
All year long, we feature movies, again, for kids, teens, and adults. We typically offer crafts for all the ages. Anything you can think of, we try to offer here at the Avon Public Library, as well as our other two branches, Eagle and Gypsum. Library programs are for everyone, not just kids.
For more information about events and programs and things you can check out at the Eagle Valley Library District, please visit evld.org.
As we can see, the jury's still out there. Let me show you that. The jury is out. No pun intended. They are making the official call here momentarily if they're going to have a second downhill training run for today. Now, the training run starts at 11, and the last racer can go at about noon. So we do have some time here to make a plan. We know that the weather is kind of iffy up here this morning. They may end up calling it off. And then if that's the case, the entire crew is going to go up and reset the course and get everything ready for the Super G for tomorrow. I want to talk a little bit about the downhill. Actually, I want to talk a lot about it. The downhill is kind of the quintessential ski racing event for most spectators when it comes to alpine ski racing because of the speeds and the air that the racers take. So the downhill training run, all good to go. That's a chance for them to study the course. Bodie Miller years ago said this course right here has some of the steepest stuff that they have on the World Cup, at least for an extended amount of time. Now, you have everything on this course, and I want to talk a little bit about a couple of the features that you're going to find. So at the very top of the course, you've got a section of about 30 seconds called the flyaway, which is just gliding, very smooth. They call it heaven, okay? But as soon as you approach the brink, the bottom drops out. And they say it's a shift from going from heaven to hell, so to speak, because it drops right out. And then you have the fast turns in the brink and the pump house and Pete's Arena. Lots of airtime, potential deceleration on Peregrine Jump, Screech Owl, Goshawk, Golden Eagle, and then the abyss at the bottom of the Golden Eagle jump, which you can lose a lot of time there also. And then right here at the base, right here, you probably can't make it out, is the red tail jump. And racers at those speeds of 70 plus miles per hour can fly anywhere from 60 to 70 to 80 meters before they come through the finish area. So it really creates a lot of turmoil in the racers' heads from the top to the bottom. We got more from Birds of Prey. Michelle has your weather coming up. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. 3 villages, hundreds of brands, one great Rocky Mountain location.
Well, it's snowing. I love it, but not always on the roads. Our producer was stuck in traffic out there. So if you are traveling today, take your time. I know that they had a right lane blocked on I-70 eastbound around mile marker 148. So again, just take your time, give room to first responders to get out there, get everything cleared. But right now we are starting out around 25 degrees this morning. We are going to warm up a little bit. That snow is going to stay with us throughout the afternoon. Today we are going to see pockets of heavier snow to lighter snow at different times, but it's going to be pretty much snowing all day. We can expect to see down in the Avon and Edwards area about 1 to 3 inches. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more up top on the mountains because I was just outside on the patio and it was coming down pretty hard. Again, reaching that high of 36 today. As we move towards the evening tonight, those temperatures are going to drop down to a low of about 19 degrees. Most of those snow showers should be clearing out of the area, but there's still a chance to see a stray shower in there, about 20%. That sun now setting at 4:42. A great day actually to hit the outlets if you're not ready to get on the mountain. Maybe you need to do some holiday shopping while the kids are at school. Great chance to go do all of that. Mid-mountain, we're looking at temperatures of 30 degrees in Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek, 27 in Breckenridge, and 32 at Keystone. We are going to see that snow throughout all of our resorts today, so hopefully everyone will get a little bit of this moisture. On Friday, that sun is going to come back out. Great time to spectate all of the events at Beaver Creek. And then once we move into Saturday, a little bit of clouds start to move into the area, and then the snow comes back into the forecast. So a great weather forecast for our Birds of Prey weekend. We're going to have more coming your way in just a moment.
The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the Downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America. As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Let me introduce me. Here I come. Yeah. Here I go.
Our world is constantly changing, but the joys of winter are eternal. This fall, celebrate the official kickoff to winter with Warren Miller's 70th anniversary film, Timeless, presented by Volkswagen. Explore British Columbia, Colorado, France, Austria, Switzerland, and more, alongside legendary ski icons like Glenn Flake. It's not just a movie, it's an experience 70 years in the making. Find a show near you at warrenmiller.com.
I'm here with Peggy Ziegler from the outlets at Silverthorne, and whenever Peggy's here, we always save a ton of money. And you know, when it comes to the outlets at Silverthorne, there's so many great deals every single day, but you're here to show us how you can save, you know, even more on a daily basis.
Absolutely. We're going to tell you some secrets about it. And how you can save just from watching TV8. You did the right thing.
I like
and
that.
Show you some amazing fashions as well. So first off, I was going to share with you some of our models.
Yes.
And we have Taya, and she is in Gap. She's actually in Gap for kids. She borderline, she can do kids if she wanted, or she could do fun junior looks as well. But obviously it's going to be a little less expensive if she can find some kid looks, which is great. So she has on her cheetah packable coat, which is amazing, her Heart Fun sweater on, her Love jeans, and then she's got her hat, her gloves, and her sparkle ballerina shoes. Whole outfit would be $208, comes to $83. She's saving $125.
That's incredible.
Way to go, Taya.
Saving $125. And so, Peggy, when you put these looks together, where are you shopping? Are you going straight to the front of the store? Where do you go?
I go all over the store. I kind of take a look around everything first. Take a look at everything. Don't forget those clearance areas as well. In the back of the store and around, you might see certain things in different places. Look at it. It's like a treasure hunt.
It is like a treasure hunt. And show us the next look that you put together,
Yes.
because it really is incredible, the variety.
Absolutely. So next we have Madeline. So she's more in our pink fun color. So she's got her pink hat. This is from kids too. She also has her white fleece vest and then her pink, they call it a legendary, but it's a sparkle tee. It's a layered tee. And then she also has her floral jeans on. And look at those sparkle amazing shoes. So including all of her accessories, even those texting fun gloves, $197 would be retail, $76 is outlet. She's going to save $121.
Wow,
Yeah.
$121 she's saving on that outfit.
Isn't that great?
That's amazing.
Everything was 60% off there.
Wow, that is incredible.
Pretty amazing.
Okay, we still have one more look
Oh
to show
yeah.
you.
Well, Kara. So Kara is in Gap for Kids. Love this. It's such a comfy, cuddly, amazing kind of a sweatshirt material, but it's fleece in fuchsia. She has her cat fun hat on. Love it, with the fun little cat ears. Her cheetah leggings, and then her black boots. $116 retail, comes to $46 outlet. She's saving $70. Way to go, Kara.
Are you
great?
kidding me?
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to be as impressed as I am right now. And so, okay, if people go over to the outlets, there's this secret way that you're talking about that they can save even more than just when they walk in the door.
That's
naturally.
right. If you go to the Colorado Welcome Center or customer service, just think of Starbucks. It's right down from there. It's really big. It says Welcome Center. Go in there, say, I saw this on TV8. I could get my free coupon book, my VIP savings card. They'll give it to you. and just go. Your journey, let the journey begin, right?
And then you can get even deeper discounts at whatever store you choose to visit that day.
They all have different opportunities, and it's your challenge to go in there and find the best.
This is the greatest challenge / treasure hunt that I have ever heard of. Okay, so Peggy, thank you for coming on. Thank you to all of the models. Let's take a look at what they're wearing one more time because they're so fabulous. And again, you can look this great and save the same money if you head on over to the outlets at Silverthorne for those great discounts every day.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and maybe feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Hi, I'm Dan Saline, owner of Carrots Jewelers, located on East Meadow Drive in Vail Village. I've been a custom jeweler in Vail for more than 38 years. At Carrots, our passion is designing exclusive custom jewelry that features one-of-a-kind designs. Stop in and visit Carrots, a working studio gallery of fine art jewelry. To learn more about our custom designs, call 970-476-4760 or visit our website, carrotsvail.com.
This weather and mountain report is brought to you by Beaver Creek Resort.
So, wow, this is actually up in Leadville, but it is looking towards Vail and Beaver Creek, and you can actually see the storm that we have here. But you know, this is just typical for Colorado weather and how different areas can see such different weather. So, you know, you might be in Vail and get 10 inches, and you might be in Beaver Creek and it completely misses you. So hopefully all of our resorts are going to get a little bit of snow out of this, as they are supposed to today. But right now we are starting out around 25 degrees. It is currently snowing here in Avon, and I've seen it snowing heavier when I first got here to a little bit lighter. So it's definitely coming in waves from lighter to heavier. Now we are looking at about 1 to 3 inches down here in Avon and the Edwards area today, and we are going to reach a high of about 36 degrees. So it is going to warm up a bit. I'm not really sure how much sunshine we're going to see. I think it's going to snow pretty much throughout the afternoon. Now once we get into the evening, most of that snow should be pushing out of the area, clearing out. We still have a 20% chance of snow showers overnight, but for the most part that will all be clearing out. Overnight lows dropping down to 19 degrees, and that sun now setting at 4:42 today. Those days are getting so much shorter. Now if you're out enjoying one of our mountains today, mid-mountain temperatures 30 at Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek, 27 for Breckenridge, and 32 over in Keystone. Now this weather should clear up for Friday, but by the time we get to Sunday and Monday, we are going to see more snow coming into the forecast just in time as we get to the holidays. But we're going to have a look now at our local dish, Left Bank.
This is the Local Dish. I'm your host, Mark Sassy, and our adventures today have brought us into beautiful Vail Village. Within Vail, there's a myriad of different restaurants to tempt every palate. But one we're going to talk about today is called the Left Bank, amazing French cuisine. So we're going to head on inside. Chef Jean-Michel, he's also the owner. He's in the kitchen preparing something, and he said, when you get here, come and find me. So let's go find him now and see what he's cooking up. Chef Jean-Michel.
Oh, here you are.
Surprise, surprise, you're in the kitchen. How are you?
I was waiting for you to stop cooking here.
Don't even tempt me. It looks so good. How is everything? Good?
Good, wonderful.
So-
Beautiful season. Everything goes well. And today we're going to be cooking a little bit of elk.
A little bit of elk chops.
Elk chops, some shallots, red wine reduction, and fresh mushroom.
Wow, look at the mushrooms.
Just
Beautiful.
wild organic mushroom from Oregon.
And this is something that's on your menu every day.
That's something is on the menu every day, yeah.
Okay, let's walk it through. Tell us what we're doing.
Okay, we have a very hot pan here. Always need to be hot. Put a little bit of olive oil. And we had to add a little bit of butter to give some nice color to the meat.
You and the butter. You must be French.
And you see, I have something like this. And it has to be really hot too in order to seize the meat. So we're here, we're gonna season just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
Okay.
You're gonna keep it like this for about, I would say, a minute. And turn it over, season again a little bit. And when
this is a pretty quick entree then,
it
isn't
is
it?
a very quick entree. It's called à la minute.
À la minute.
You make it to order. And when it's done on every side, like this, here we go. Turn it over. We're going to take a plate, and we're going to let the meat rest for a little bit.
Let it take a little nap.
Yep, let it take a little nap, like this.
A meat nap.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And what we're going to do next is we do a little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots.
A little bit of shallots. A little bit of mushroom.
A little wild mushroom assortment.
Wild
it looks
mushroom,
like,
and
yeah.
we're gonna saute them a little bit like this. So just saute very quickly, and
à la minute.
À la minute, and after that we're gonna deglaze it with the red wine. We're gonna put a little bit of au jus or brown stock.
Okay.
To finish the sauce.
Oh, it smells so good.
I like a little bit of rosemary, and you let this reduce very slowly like this for about 3 or 4 minutes. Never forget to
check.
Have a little taste, and when we're done with this, well, you put it on the bottom of a plate, and you just present your elk who's been hot and warm on top of it.
Oh, my mouth is watering. It smells so good in here, Chef. Can we head out to the dining room or the lounge and I can give it a sample?
Absolutely. Let's go have dinner.
Okay. Now, Chef, you were just preparing the elk chops in the kitchen. We come sit down in the lounge and a bunch more of delicious looking food shows up. What are we looking at?
We're looking at a lobster roll, a slider, an onion soup. Those are served in the lounge after 3:30 every day.
Okay.
You know, you can have a cocktail, a glass of wine or beer, and have a little small plate, a bite to eat.
And then everything on the menu, though, is available in the lounge.
That is correct.
You
We
can
do
have the big
everything
meals.
at 3:30. We can have an elk, we can have a Dover sole, a rack of lamb, you name it.
Okay.
If it's available, we can have it.
My mouth is watering. Let's dig in. Thanks for letting us come into the Left Bank today.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe. The fastest men on the planet will be charging the race courses, all vying for the top podium spots on American soil during the 2019 Xfinity Birds of Prey. And Good Morning Vail will be there live thanks to Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. Tune in to Good Morning Vail from 7 to 9 a.m. on Friday for the Super G, Saturday for the downhill, and Sunday for the Giant Slalom for course reports, spectator tips, and the inside line on the toughest World Cup course in North America.
First Chair is brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery, keeping you active.
Okay, time it now for First Chair, brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery. I just got a report, if you've all been wondering. So as of now, course inspection, the training run for Thursday for the downhill on Saturday will be getting underway. They're going to make the final call at 10:30, but they're proceeding ahead as normal. And then at 10:30, we'll have a better idea if it's going to happen or not. And you can actually come up and spectate this. I want to talk about the next race taking place. Sunday is going to be the Giant Slalom. Now, Giant Slalom is that combination, shorter turns, not quite as tight as slalom, but much tighter than Super G. Ted Ligety is synonymous with Giant Slalom. And just so y'all know, Ted Ligety has won here at the Birds of Prey for the Giant Slalom 5 times so far, 2010 to 2014. He won a gold in Giant Slalom at Sochi, and he won 3 golds at 3 of the World Championships in Giant Slalom. He's going to be in contention with last year's Giant Slalom Birds of Prey winner, Stefan Lewitz, and then the Solden winner from back in October, Alexis Pinault from France. But his biggest rival, Marcel Hirscher, he and Ted were always in contention. Marcel Hirscher retired this summer, just like Lindsey Vonn retired. So that's going to leave that door open for Ted to come back once again. Now, Ted will be up on the snow. He's going to be here. He's going to be at the autograph signing. We're going to get a chance to catch up with Ted and with the rest of the team, but it should be a lot of fun. Giant Slalom on Sunday. Michelle has weather coming up next. That's your First Chair, brought to you by Vail Summit Orthopedics and Neurosurgery.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
You are looking at I-70 out there, and the roads actually look fairly clear from looking at this, but again, you can just hit those pockets of a little bit of snow or ice, especially when you're switching lanes. So do take your time if you are out there. Battle that plow and give those first responders a chance to get through wherever they're going. Now, we still have some snow going on here in Avon. Starting out around 25 degrees this morning, we're going to reach a high of about 36 today. We can expect to see about 1 to 3 inches in the Avon, Edwards area throughout the afternoon today. I think this snow is going to stay with us throughout the day today. Different pockets of heavier to lighter precipitation. But once we get into this evening, it should start to clear out, looking at an overnight low of about 19 degrees and only about a 20% chance of snow showers overnight. That sun now setting at 4:42, so those days are getting short. Now, if you are traveling the I-70 corridor, you're not going to have any problem if you're in a GMC, but we are looking at a mix of snow and rain in the Denver area. Snow once you get into the higher elevation here. Temperatures of 38 in Vail, 39 in Avon, and 40 to the west of us in Eagle. Now, if you are coming up to enjoy the Birds of Prey events, that sun is going to come back out on Friday. It should be a beautiful day. A little bit cloudy on Saturday, and then the snow comes back in on Sunday and Monday. So our week really has a mix of sun and showers, but don't go anywhere because we have a whole other hour of Good Morning Vail coming your way next.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Whoa, everybody, welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. We are the official television station for Vail and Beaver Creek. I'm your host out on the hill, Mark Sassy. Here's a live shot from our stadium at the base of Redtail Birds of Prey Men's World Cup ski racing getting underway. They took a training run yesterday for downhill. We have snow and fog in the forecast right now, so we're waiting to see if they are going to have a second training run today. Everybody was able to take a training run yesterday, all of the racers, so they're good to go. It's required by the FIS to at least take one training day of training on the hill to know the course. And then what's coming up next, we've got the Super G tomorrow, which is going to kick off the Birds of Prey race weekend. Saturday will be the downhill, and then Sunday will be the giant slalom. So a lot of ski racing going on up here once again for the Birds of Prey. And the Birds of Prey stop is a favorite for the competitors. One of the favorites. The course is great, and the Talons crew and all of Beaver Creek, they do an amazing job. So hats off to pulling this off once again. Other events, if you're up here for the races, or maybe you don't want to watch the races and you want to have more fun and play in the villages, on Saturday in Beaver Creek Village, they're doing an event for starters called Bloodies and Bluegrass. Pre-race Bloody Marys and bluegrass music in Beaver Creek Village before you catch the race shuttle up to Redtail Stadium. So that's going to be taking place from 9:30 to 10 Saturday morning. And then from 1 to 2:45, right there on the ice rink, you're going to be seeing a band, one of Denver's fastest rising rock bands. White Acre will be performing live on the stage, so some live music in the village in between, as the race starts to wrap up. 2 o'clock, Beers of Prey, $35 beer tasting in the heart of Beaver Creek Village. That's going to be going on. Then more live music at 3:15, followed by Rocky Mountain, the Grateful Dead review. And then Saturday night at Villar Performing Arts Center, Warren Miller's Timeless. Hey, Michelle. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Ski racing this weekend, it doesn't get much better.
I am so excited to go up there and watch some of these events. It is going to be an absolutely phenomenal weekend in Beaver Creek, and all of this snow is going to make it great for getting out there as well, because I don't want to just watch. I want to make some turns too. But Beaver Creek is not the only place to have some fun. They have lots of great, exciting events coming up in Vail as well. So starting on December 12th is the kickoff for Vail Snow Days. This is a 4-day music festival that takes place over in Vail, and it's just so much fun. So on Friday, December 13th, actually a Friday the 13th, they're going to have Modest Mouse playing a free concert at Gerald Ford Amphitheater. So that should be a lot of fun. They're considered the gold standard in indie rock bands. And then that's going to get followed up on the Saturday night with The Head and the Heart. So it is going to be a phenomenal 4 days of live music all through the villages, Gerald Ford Amphitheater, as well as some great turns. Now, not only do they have this, but this just gets followed up starting December 15th all the way through the 31st with Vail Holidays. And basically they have a different type of programming going on every single day. Now, a lot of these events take place at the Vail Library, which is over there in Lion's Head, but there is something for every age group, from Santa to chamber music, a little bit of everything. Coming up on the show, we're gonna have Betteridge Jewelers, more information on the Birds of Prey, as well as the town of Minturn. So don't go anywhere, we'll have your local weather next.
49 degrees, 365 days a year. This is the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors. I've got David Courtney, the owner. Thanks for taking us downstairs today and showing us this amazing space. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so this space is actually 15 feet underground, and it's about 3,000 square feet. So when we're pumping, we have 1,700 different wines, but typically between 1,300 and 1,500 from everywhere that you can imagine. So the nice thing about this being underground is it stays temperate. So like you just said, hey, we're right now when we're filming this, we're at the end of January, beginning of February. It's about 49 or 50, but it never goes above 56 or 57 down here, which is extremely important for fine wines.
And you did say that what kills that wine is that dramatic heat to cold to heat to cold, but if you can keep it constant, it's going to make the wine last that much longer.
Yeah, the fluctuation is the wine killer. Long ago, when I first came to the store, we actually challenged people to buy wine from my store and buy wine from another store, and I guaranteed my wine tasted better just because of the way we stored it.
Wow. So your selection down here, you had mentioned earlier on in the interview, on a busy time, about 1,700 different offerings. From all over the world, is that what we're looking at? Do you have a focus? Like, what's hot right now for wine?
So what's hot right now, there's a few categories. So Portugal right now, believe it or not, is what I've been saying is the Malbec of 15 years ago. So Portuguese red still wines, everybody thinks of port and sweet. These wines are not like that. Okay. You can get a $12 bottle of Portuguese wine that kills it. And then, so right now we're looking at the 2016 vintage in the Rhone, so Châteauneuf-du-Pape and Côte d'Aron's, those are a little bit on the higher end, but that's what's pumping right now, Mark.
I love it. David, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You might want to make it down here to the wine cellar at Beaver Liquors in Avon, or check out their website, beaverliquors.com. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
That is a live look at Lion's Head this morning, and it just looks like a postcard. It's so pretty. Hopefully you can get outside and enjoy it. All the shops are open around Lion's Head, as well as there is some great skiing out of Lion's Head as well. So lots of fun places to adventure and explore on this beautiful snow day here in Eagle County. Right now we're starting off around 25 degrees. We're going to have that snow stay with us throughout the day. You can expect to see pockets of heavier snow to lighter snow at different times, but for the most part, it is going to stay a snowy day today. We're looking at 1 to 3 inches here in Avon and the Edwards area, hopefully a little bit more once you get up onto the hill. Reaching a high today of about 36 degrees. Now, once we get into this evening, that snow should clear out of the area, dropping down to an overnight low of about 19 degrees, 20% chance of snow showers throughout the evening. But for the most part, once you get to your evening commute, it should be drying out a little bit. Just give everyone plenty of time to get to where they're going, and first responders a chance to get to remove accidents and stuff from the scene. Now, mid-mountain, if you're headed up today, we're looking at temperatures of 30 degrees in Vail, 29 in Beaver Creek, 27 over in Breckenridge, and 32 in Keystone. So pretty mild mid-mountain temperatures. That sun is going to come back out for Friday, the start of the races for the Birds of Prey, reaching a high of 40 degrees. Really nice, mild temperatures going into Saturday into the low 40s as well. Now, we do expect to see that moisture come back in on Sunday and Monday, but it should be a great spectator weekend up in Beaver Creek. Now, if you need any last-minute gear, just go check out Christie Sports. They have a little bit of everything, so you can be nice and comfortable while you're up there. Now, we're going to check in with Mark and see how he is enjoying all this snow and getting ready for Birds of Prey.
First Chair is brought to you by Christie Sports Ski and Snowboard Shops. We'll see you out there.
Okay, I want to talk a little bit now for this first chair, this Christie Sports first chair, about how the World Cup racing works in general. So if you're not a ski racer, or if you don't follow ski racing that much and you're a little curious, so the men and the ladies have two disciplines, two different types of racing. You have the speed events, downhill and Super G, and then you have the tech events, which for the most part, slalom and giant slalom. Some of the racers can ski most of the disciplines. Some of the racers around the world focus on, let's say, specifically downhill or specifically Super G or giant slalom. For example, Michaela Schifrin, she is a slalom specialist. She crushes it in slalom, but she's actually skiing a little more giant slalom now, and she's skiing more of the speed events. Now, at every race, the racers are competing for points, and they're building points over the course of the season. So at this race here tomorrow for the Super G, the top 30 finishers out of a field of 60 to 70 racers are going to get points. So the first place finisher will get 100 points. The second place finisher will get about 80 points, 60 points for third place, winding down to 1 point for the 30 place finisher. And they're adding points over the course of the season. Now, the more disciplines you can ski in and the better off you can place, the more points you're going to get. And you're looking for, the highest points at the end of the season will put you in that spot as, you can win the Globe for overall giant slalom title for the World Cup for 2019, 2020. Then they go on and ski at the finals and the World Championships. The finals this year, the World Cup finals, are going to be hosted at Cortina And then Cortina is also going to be hosting the 2021 FIS World Alpine Ski Championships, just like we had here in Beaver Creek back in 2015. We've also hosted the World Championships in 1989 and also 1999. So this area, Vail, Beaver Creek, has done a great job, and the racers do love coming here. But right now we are in the middle of Birds of Prey race weekend. Things getting underway. The fog kind of kicking back in again, as you can see. So this definitely creates an issue for speeds of 70 miles per hour. My gut says that if it stays like this, the downhill race training day will be canceled, but we'll see here at about 10:30. All right, that's your Christie Sports First Chair. We have more of the show coming up with Michelle down in the studio, and I'm live up here at the base of Redtail. We'll be right back.
Six-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
I never dwell in the moment.
I feel like,
I'm just constantly focused on the next thing. When I reach a goal, I cross it off and set a new one.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Vail's most talented architects, builders, and interior design firms are creating some of the most spectacular homes in America. And our cameras will take you inside these homes and introduce you to Vail's most respected real estate companies specializing in high-end properties. Watch the Vail Home Show each day right here on Vail's TV8 or online. And remember, you can catch this show on the web anytime at vailhomeshow.com.
This holiday season, give your family the gift of the extraordinary.
This resort report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail. Follow us on Facebook for live interviews and mountain reports.
This is a live look up at Durkham Mountain, and they are definitely having some of that fog up there as well, but hopefully they are getting some fresh snow as well with all of that fog. And we do have really mild temperatures this morning, so I think that's where a lot of this is coming from. That fog is just from those higher temperatures and the moisture in the area, but it is going to be an absolutely great day. Any day with fresh snow is a great day. Now, they are not reporting at Keystone that before they received any snow overnight, but they are currently getting some snow over there right now. So let's talk about Summit County conditions. They have some great conditions going on right now. So looking at Keystone, they have had 2 inches in the last 48 hours. So far for the season, they have a 66 inches. That is great. And then they also have 12% of the terrain currently open at the moment. So right now at Keystone, they have 363 acres, which is going to be 12% of the mountain open. So some great access, especially because they have 18 of 21 lifts running. So lots of different portholes to access wherever you want to go on the mountain, as well as they also have their Kidtopia going on from now till the end of the season. So if your little one gets tired out early with all of this fresh snow to ski in, you also have the Kidtopia events to check out. And they also have 22 of their 128 trails up and going. Now, not only Keystone, but Breckenridge is having some great early season conditions as well. I'm just so excited for all of our Colorado resorts. We've had such abundant snowfall for the month of November. Now, Breckenridge has 573 acres open with a 23-inch base. 75 inches so far for the season. So that's absolutely phenomenal. No snow in the last 24 hours, but it is currently snowing there now. So some great early season conditions. Hopefully you can get out there and enjoy some of them. We have got more Good Morning Vail coming up, as well as more Birds of Prey information.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by Good Morning Vail, now also on Colorado's K3 Channel 3 statewide.
All right, you heard it right now. We got some snow in the forecast. Snow in Summit County, snow right here in Eagle County. And the fog, the clouds have nestled in here to the base of the races. So definitely may damper a second day of training. We'll know more at about 10:30. We're going to see another possibility of 1 to 3 inches of snow over the course of daytime today for your Thursday, and then a little more snow over the weekend. Your high temperatures today, mid to upper 30s in Vail, a little bit warmer the further west you go. And we'll see temperatures obviously starting in the low 20s, getting into the mid to upper 30s by mid-afternoon with cloud cover and more snow in the forecast, about 1 to 3 inches. It's kind of what the National Weather Service is calling for, that we might get a little bit more at those higher elevations. Definitely going to impact skiing, snowboarding, and you're traveling on the roadways, so be careful out there. Super extra space between you and the cars in front of you, and go extra slow. Tonight, 19 degrees for the low temperature. We'll have about a 20% chance of some more snow coming our way over the course of the evening time. And then as we look around Colorado as a whole, Denver today, pretty cool down there, 39 for a high temperature along the Front Range. As you make your way over Eisenhower and Johnson Tunnels and over Vail Pass. Vail coming with that high temperature, upper 30s, so 36 to 38 degrees. Avon a little warmer, 39. And then Eagle, a little bit further to the west, about 40 degrees. Now, our 5-day forecast, there's more snow in the forecast, more sunshine. Friday, about 40 degrees will be the high temperature for the Super G. A little bit cooler up here. Probably say probably 35 degrees for Super G race day on Friday tomorrow. For Saturday for the downhill, a 10% chance of snow. 42 Sunday for the giant slalom. Another 1 to 3 inches, 35 degrees. And then upper 20s for Monday and Tuesday with a little more snow. This weather brought to you by K3, our new channel, which is a part of Dish and DirecTV all around Colorado. Check us out, Channel 3, K3. Michelle has your Lens of the Day coming up next.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
Okay, ladies, I have the lens for you today. So this is the Anon WM1. Now this lens or goggle is specifically designed for ladies. Slightly smaller frame, it's gonna fit your face a little bit better. Now I love this goggle because not only does it function really well, but you're gonna look really good while you're out there as well. So this frame, the lens, is actually shaped to mimic the shape of your eye, just to give you that little bit of extra clarity, more clearness in your peripheral vision. But the part that really makes this lens stand out to me is it comes with this lens and it comes with a spare lens, but bam, this lens pops right out the new lens pops right in that easily. So if you're on the chairlift and you're having changing light conditions, you don't need to take your goggles off your helmet. You can do it right there. They have a little lip on the bottom of the lens here that just lets it lift out right like that, and it just drops right back into place. This is probably my favorite goggle of the season. And again, whenever you do check out these goggles, you also get the spare set of lenses, so you're all set for those changing light conditions. Now, if you want to go see, I mean, you really have to do this for yourself, because once you do it, you're going to be convinced there's no other way to change out lenses. Go check out Eyepieces of Vail. They have locations in Vail, Beaver Creek, Edwards, as well as a new location in Snowmass. So go check them out. They're a wonderful goggle, probably my favorite again of the season. One more time for you. Pop them out and switch them in. We got more Birds of Prey coming your way.
When the mountain tests you, trust is all you have. And trust will set you free.
Lion's Head Jewelers. A mainstay of Lion's Head Village for more than a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery is home to the largest selection of one-of-a-kind designer jewelry in the Vail Valley. Come see our breathtaking array of museum-quality fossils, meteorites, and collectible minerals. Explore Lion's Head Jewelers. Spend an afternoon with us. You'll come in as a customer and leave as a friend.
When you're here in Colorado, you are at altitude and may be feeling these signs of altitude sickness. You may feel better by giving yourself a boost. Be prepared for those negative effects of altitude with lightweight and portable bottles of Boost Oxygen. Available in 3 sizes. Even choose from our aromatherapy options. It's easy to have with you anywhere, even at the summit. We're available at retailers, hotels, and resorts, including these. Post up and tag us. We'll share your adventures. Enjoy your time in the Rocky Mountain region. Give yourself a boost.
Well, that fog is getting thick here. It's really not snowing much anymore up on top of, well, not the top, but at the base of the Birds of Prey races at Red Tail Stadium. I'm going to give you a quick look around as we talk about what's going to be happening tonight and then over the course of Friday for the first official race day. We have the welcome party happening this evening at the Coyote Cafe, which should be a lot of fun, a lot of great drink specials, some great raffles, some great giveaways, and kind of a chance to kind of get in the groove for the Birds of Prey weekend. Coyote Cafe does an amazing job of being a part of the races, and you might even see some of the racers bartending there over the course of the next couple of days. I've heard a few rumors. We'll see if it actually sticks to the wall or not. I'm not sure. And then for Friday, for December the 6th. Now, tomorrow, December the 6th, it is Super G race day. Super G, which is going to be that cross between downhill and giant slalom. There's no training runs for Super G. Training runs are only for downhill. They get to go up and inspect the course, make a plan in their head, visualize the course, and then that's all they get to work with. One run and done. And then on the stage from 2 to 3:45, a band called the Drunken Hearts. They're going to be performing. Then another band, American Heroes, that's also going to be on the stage. And then an athlete signing at Gorsuch, right next to the ice rink in Beaver Creek from 4 to 5. And then how about this, from 4 to 6, right there on Birds of Prey Way on Friday, they're going to have a silent disco. So it's headphones and fun music in the headphones, and whatever you decide you want to listen to, you might get the red headphones, the blue, the yellow, and you're all listening to music in headphones at a disco. But if someone was to walk up and take a look at it, you wouldn't hear the music. Everybody's dancing in their own heads and having a good old time. That's going to be taking place from 4 to 6. So the Birds of Prey race weekend, it is where winter begins. It's a full lineup of events, not just what's going to be happening up here. And once again, oh, we had a little lift in the clouds. Look at that. We can actually see again. Super G tomorrow. Potential for a downhill training run number 2 today. They're going to let us know by 10:30 if it's going to happen. Tomorrow, Super G. Saturday is going to be the downhill race. Sunday, the giant slalom race. And then at the end of each race day, activities galore. So go to the website at Beaver Creek and click on World Cup weekend. You can click on Birds of Prey. BC World Cup, you're going to get all the information you need to have to make this one of the best weekends of the year. We'll be right back.
This weather report is brought to you by Supergoop, the official sunscreen of Vail Resorts.
Well, it is still snowing out there this morning, and right now we're starting off around 25 degrees. We are going to warm up quite a bit, though, reaching a high of about 36 today. Now, do expect to see pockets of lighter to heavier snow throughout the day, but for the most part, that snow is going to stay with us throughout the afternoon today. So all day, expect about 1 to 3 in the Avon, Edwards area. So we are going to cool off as we move into the evening. Most of that snow should start to taper off, especially as we sort of get to that evening after work commute sort of time. It should be moving out of the area, and hopefully it'll dry out for us by then. 20% chances of those showers overnight tonight, dropping down to a low of about 19 degrees. Those days getting so short. That sun is setting at 4:42. I believe December 22nd coming up is the shortest day of the year. So we're almost there, and then our days are going to start to get longer again. I'm pretty excited for that. I like to have all that time outside to enjoy. Now, mid-mountain, if you are outside enjoying it today, we're looking at temperatures of 30 in Vail, 29 for Beaver Creek, 27 in Breckenridge, and 32 in Keystone, with snow throughout all of our Colorado resorts, Summit County, Eagle County. Now, most of that snow is going to clear out for Friday. We're going to have lots of sunshine for watching that first kickoff to the Birds of Prey. Temperatures reaching all the way up to 40. Really mild, comfortable conditions for hanging out up there, watching some of these race events. Then that snow is going to come back in on Sunday and Monday. Now, don't forget your cowbell, because if you go up there to watch those events and you got those gloves on, no one's going to hear anything. So you need your cowbell to cheer everything on. We'll be right back after a short break with another First Chair.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
First Chair is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Time now for your Sun and Ski First Chair. I made my way inside the VIP tent booth, the table, the station up here at the base of Birds of Prey. I want to talk about a couple of the racers you're going to see on the course for the U.S. ski team tomorrow for the Super G, and then also on Saturday for the downhill. Everybody knows the name Steve Nyman, synonymous with just being the beast on the mountain. He had some injuries last year. I've got some information about him, just so you know. His goal for this upcoming season is to get back on the top step. And if anybody can do it with the determination that Mr. Nyman has, he can definitely do that. Here's a few things you didn't know about Steve, maybe. He dedicates a lot of his time to SOS Outreach, and we work a lot with SOS Outreach right here in the Vail Valley. His favorite career memory was from Val Gardenia in 2014, where he won his favorite downhill for the third time by 0.31 seconds over Norway's Kjetil Jansrud. That's an eternity in the discipline of downhill. So they say hundies count, thousands count in downhill. That's a little bit about Steve Nyman. Now, yesterday, Ryan Cochran-Siegel from the U.S. ski team had the fastest training run. Here's a little bit about Ryan. Ryan, three of his most notable accomplishments off snow, a T2 Athlete of the Year Community Service Award recipient, Vermont State High School D2 baseball champion, and also holding above a 3.8 college GPA so far. And when he's not skiing, he loves to mountain bike, take photos, read books, FaceTiming his girlfriend, or playing with his dog. Ryan had the fastest time yesterday once again for the training. And I'm not sure if we're going to see that training run happen today. The clouds are settling back in. So they all got a chance to check it out. Now they're going to shift gears once today is over by noon. And they're going to set that course for the Super G, which will be tomorrow. All right, one of my favorite people around the Minturn community where I spend a lot of time now, Cindy. One of my buddies, Michelle's talking with her next about activities coming up for the town of Minturn over the holidays.
I am so excited to have Cindy here with me because if you haven't been to the town of Minturn, you need to put it on your vacation list. It has so much character and they have so many fun events. So Cindy from the town of Minturn is going to tell us a little bit more about what all's going on.
Exactly. Well, thank you for having me this morning. So right now in Minturn, we are celebrating what we're calling the 15 Days of Minturn. December 1st, we kicked off, but the first through the 15th, we decided to plan several special events, not only because of the holidays, but to commemorate our anniversary, because it's our 115th anniversary.
Minturn has been around for a long time.
Yes. Yes, and it was around before then, but it was officially established in 1904. So it's our 115th anniversary, and of course, alongside the holidays. So we just decided to plan some fun events. So we actually kicked off this past Sunday with the Vail Jazz Foundation for our kickoff party. So that's already happened. Our next events are happening tomorrow. We have our town tree lighting happening tomorrow evening, Friday evening, downtown, right outside of Holy Toledo, so Main Street and Toledo at 6 o'clock.
Oh,
and
that's
so
fun.
that's from 6 to 7. It's a great family event. We of course light the tree, but we also have carolers. We have kids Christmas trivia with prizes, and we also have a reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So really fun. We also have free hot cocoa there. So a fun event for families. And then on Saturday, we kick off our winter holiday markets.
Now
And
this is a great place. I always find the best knickknacks or just random things that I see that I go, oh, someone's going to love this.
Yes,
you know?
so many different products. We have a wide variety of vendors. Really pleased with our vendor list this year. And so that happens this Saturday the 7th, but also next Saturday the 14th. And it is an outdoor market, but we also make that very festive. We have carolers there as well. We have s'mores roasting, and we have Santa. So Santa will be there. And that happens this Saturday, again the 7th, and next Saturday the 14th from 10 to 2. So you should definitely come by by, do some holiday shopping, and also enjoy just the holiday festivities during that. And after the market next weekend, the 14th, we are also doing a free concert. So that is happening from 3 to 5. It's an outdoor bluegrass show, and that is a free show. There will be beer and wine available for sale, as well as a food vendor, and all the, well, not all I should say, but proceeds are from food and beverage sales are going back to the Minturn Community Fund. So it is also
great.
a fundraiser. The band is the Blue Canyon Boys, and they're great if you have not heard them. Very high energy bluegrass. We're really excited to have them playing for us, and that again is next Saturday from 3 to 5.
Minturn's got it going on. And I mean, even if you can't get to one of these events, just to go to Minturn for the day and check it out, check out even just the architecture of some of these old buildings. And you've got some great restaurants and shops on the main street.
Definitely, yes. We're unique because of our history, and it's just a nice addition to a vacation in Vail or Beaver Creek. Come to Minturn for the day. We do have some unique shops. We have some great casual dining restaurants that are also very affordable. So, we definitely get a lot of those vacationers coming by for the day. Also, lots of recreation available in Minturn. You can snowshoe, you can cross-country ski, hike, all sorts of things. Of course, other things in the summer, but in the winter, there's definitely still plenty of recreation to be had. And definitely just come and enjoy the town. Check out the events if you can. The full schedule of events is on our website at minturn.org.
Perfect. Cindy, thank you so much for coming and telling us about that. Check out the website and plan a day. Don't just go for the market. Plan the whole day. Go to dinner. You're going to love it. Right now, we're going to have more Good Morning Vail coming up in just a moment.
This weather report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
All right, back up on the stadium here. Let's take a look around. This is your Sun and Ski sponsored weather. They're getting ready. They're still planning to run this race. They're going to make the official call, I think at 10:30. And then if the downhill training run is canceled for today, then they're going to reset banners and reset the course for the Super G, which will be taking place tomorrow. No training runs on the Super G. Your weather today, let me just take you up here and we'll look off towards the Avon area. Lots of cloud cover, some snow falling. Visibility higher up on the hill, definitely impacted with the snow and the cloud cover. Down here, it's not too bad right now, but not the best of days for a training run. We're going to see today temperatures midday in the 30s, upper 30s. Another possibility of 1 to 3 inches of snow falling over the course of the afternoon hours. That's what we can expect. They got the music going up here now. It's the day is waking up. The Birds of Prey races 2019. Tonight, 19 degrees for the low. We'll see about another 20% chance of more snow coming our way. And that's the shifting as we make our way into Friday. Denver 39, Vail 38, Avon 39, and then Eagle 40 degrees with a mixture of cloud cover, some fog, some snow. Visibility impacted for sure, so be careful out there. As we jump ahead, that 5-day forecast, 40 for Friday, 42 for Saturday, with a 10% chance of snow on downhill Saturday. Super G Sunday, Giant Slalom Sunday, 1 to 3 inches of snow possible coming your way on Sunday. Monday, a little more snow coming your way, 27 for high on Monday, 28 for high on Tuesday. That's your sun and ski forecast. We got a quick break from our Good Morning Vail show, then back to the studio with Michelle and details about a big event that happens annually over at Breckenridge. It's called Ulerfest. We'll have all the details coming up.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We're for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% off on over 50 of the best designer brands as you stroll through our 3 beautiful shopping villages.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Geico would like to take a moment to say thank you to our military service members at home and abroad for all their hard work and sacrifice. We all sleep easier knowing you're out there keeping us safe. And on a personal note, I was really just needed to get that off my chest. Thank you.
Geico, proudly supporting the military for over 75 years.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome!
On a day like today where it's snowing, you can often hear from the locals, Uller is happy, which is the Norse god of snow and winter. And when he's happy, he makes it snow. So to pay homage to Uller, Ullerfest takes place in Breckenridge, and that is coming up December 11th to the 15th. So many fun events take place, from the world's largest shot skis to just, it's like the mountain's biggest party. So we're going to take a closer look at Ullerfest.
Ullerfest is our winter festival here in Breckenridge. It's our homage to snow and winter, and the Uller being the god of snow and skiing from Norse mythology.
There's something special about the snowfall here and the winters here, and it's just a celebration of what we love to do in our backyard. So Day of Uller is just spirits are high, and I'm not talking about what's just in your glass, I'm talking about what's in your heart too.
And they shut down Main Street and they have a huge parade, and the whole town gets into it. And yes, it's one of the rowdiest, most wild, fun, zany days of the year in town. I mean, it's electric. Like, town is just buzzing. And then we get the longest that goes down in town.
3, 2, 1, let's do it!
People are lining the street and everybody's just rubbing elbows, raising glasses together and celebrating one thing that we all love the same, and that's snow.
Well, Ullerfest was started by our earliest ski instructors, and so it makes sense that they would bring their Norwegian or their Norse mythology with them.
In 1963, we decided to make a little festival. It was probably about 15, 20 people the first time.
And over the years, it started growing, and just people lining Main Street and pressed right up, just enough room for the floats to get by.
Peppermint schnapps was the drink everybody was drinking. It had little on the pocket, you know.
It was mayhem, but it was a really fun mayhem.
The Uller that we have today is just an extension of the Uller that was invented in 1963.
The bonfire was something that went down back in the day, and I guess it got pretty rowdy, and everybody just, they bring their old Christmas trees, and it gets to be a pretty raging fire, and it's cool. It's got this like tribal feel to it. So yeah, the ice plunge, one of the new additions to the Ullerfest. But yeah, they just cut a hole in the Maggie Pond right here in the ice and take a nice dip in a nice freezing cold Maggie Pond.
So you can come from anywhere in the world and dive right into Ullerfest, feel like you're part of the scene, and have a really good time.
Yeah, it's always, again, been the Wild West, and we're still holding on to that spirit. That's what is awesome about this town. It still does have that character to it.
Does Uller really make it snow? Maybe he does. I don't think that everybody's too serious about that, but that's the hopes, is that if we come and celebrate Uller Fest, then maybe it'll snow a little bit more.
The world's first 6-function multi-pro tailgate, available only on the next generation GMC Sierra.
See you around, little man.
Yeah, you'll see me.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
Welcome to TV8 Vail's entertainment calendar, brought to you by Pendleton Whiskey.
This Weather and Mountain Report is brought to you by GMC, the exclusive partner of Vail Resorts.
It is absolutely beautiful out here in Eagle County right now. I love it when everything is all fresh and beautiful and snow dusted. It just gets you so excited to get out on the hill, so excited for the holidays. And we have pretty mild temperatures to start out the day right now as well, starting out around 25 degrees. We're going to see this snow fall throughout the day today. There's going to be pockets of heavier snow to lighter snow, but for the most part, it is here for the afternoon. We're going to reach a high of about 36 today, and we are going to expect to see about 1 to 3 inches in Edwards and the Avon area and the sort of lower lying areas. Now, by the time we get to our evening commute, most of this snow should be clearing out. Still a 20% chance of snow showers overnight tonight, but dropping down to an overnight low of about 19 degrees. That sun now setting at 4:42. Hopefully you're enjoying one of the mountains around here. Mid-Mountain in Vail, it's at 30, 29 in Beaver Creek, 27 in Breckenridge, and 32 in Keystone. Snow in Summit County as well as Eagle County. All of that should clear out of the area for Friday, bringing sunny skies, mild temperatures all the way up into the 40s for Friday and Saturday. Then that snow moves back in on Sunday and Monday. So it is going to be a great day for birds of prey. And if you're looking for the way to go, we're going to be giving away VIP tickets in our Watch and Win coming up next.
Oh, you know that jingle, don't you? That means it's time for our daily Watch and Win. But this Watch and Win is a little bit different than a neck gaiter and a can of Boost Oxygen. This is going to be for 2 VIP tickets for tomorrow's Super G race at the Birds of Prey. It gets you into the VIP area, lots of food, cocktails, and you're out of the hustle and bustle of everybody. It's going to be a great prize package. 2 VIP tickets. But along with the tickets, you got to answer a question first. I'm not looking for a quick caller. I'm looking for the answer to this question. So the World Alpine Ski Championships, we hosted them here in 2015. Now, blank became the first skier to win 3 consecutive World Championship titles in giant slalom, securing his place in ski racing history. I need you to fill in the blanks. Blank blank became the first skier. I'll give you a couple hints. He's a dad. He owns a company called Shred, and his middle name is Sharp, S-H-A-R-P. Call us right now, 970-754-8888. Lindy is standing by to give you 2 VIP tickets to tomorrow's Super G race here at the 2019 Birds of Prey World Cup ski races right here in Beaver Creek. Hey, we got Lance Betteridge standing by. Lance from Betteridge with Michelle in the studio and jewelry. She's gonna love it. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Good Morning Vail is brought to you in part by Helly Hansen, outfitters of Vail Resorts professionals. Visit them in Lion's Head to get outfitted for your day on the mountain.
Nest Furnishings and Consignment, located in the heart of the Vail Valley. Nest offers a variety of beautiful, affordably priced home furnishings, art, and accessories for your mountain home. Henredon, Restoration Hardware, Ralph Lauren, just to name a few brands available at Nest. Decorate your mountain home at Nest Furnishings and Consignment. Consignment redefined.
Only the best. Lion's Head Jewelry Fossil and Mineral Gallery, voted top 50 designer jewelry retailer in the country by JCK in 2009, featuring the largest collection of fine, designer, traditional, and contemporary jewelry. Lion's Head Jewelers, the most unique collection of decorative art in the Vail Valley. Lion's Head Jewelers, museum quality collection of fossils, minerals, and meteorites dated 40 to 500 million years old. Lion's Head Jewelers, located in Lion's Head on the corner of the ice skating rink.
Probably one of my favorite guests. I have Lance here with Betteridge Jewelers, and I'm always so excited to see what you brought. Good morning. Good to see you too. I love you've brought like a nice color palette too.
I brought some fun stuff. We're kicking off our season. We spent the off season kind of going around the U.S. finding some good estate pieces to bring in. And this is some of the fruits of the labor here that we found. Betteridge loves estate jewelry. We do a lot of estate jewelry. Our company has started in 1897 out of New York City, moved to Greenwich, Connecticut in the early 1900s. The family is still there. Terry Betteridge is fanatic about estate jewelry and just the love of it. And
I love the uniqueness of it.
And you don't know the stories. We can kind of give you an idea of like what time frame this come from, but the stories that these have, you don't know, but it's kind of fun to think about it, maybe even make it up.
Absolutely.
So these are some really cool, interesting pieces that we brought in, and this is the first time we've had them in our store. So we can take a look at this. This is a ruby beaded necklace. So these are all rubies.
Oh my gosh.
Which is really interesting to see. Rubies are probably the most, not probably, they are the most expensive colored stone out there right now.
I was going to ask you what these were.
So these are actually beaded rubies. Most likely this is going to land in the 1930s, something like this. This is a platinum clasp on there with some diamonds. So very cool, 5 strands of beaded rubies, really interesting.
I've never seen them turned into a bead like that.
I mean, the quality of a ruby, this is not going to be top quality to turn it into a ruby, but it's still a ruby, absolutely.
And the size of some of the beads
too. are sizable. Very cool, very interesting. This is a really interesting pair of earrings. This is actually made in the past 5 years between a collaboration of 2 people out of New York City. However, all the diamonds come from pieces out of the 1920s and 30s. So they found these and they created more of a modern look of this Art Deco look on here, but they got a pair of drop pear-shaped diamonds in there. Baguettes that are really elongated, which is very rare to see because it's hard to get a good baguette that'll sit like that. So this is a very cool piece. Like I said, kind of just refurbished from 1920s.
The old to the new.
Old to new.
I've done that with a ring before where I've taken an old miner's cut diamond, which they don't really do, and then, switched it into a more modern ring, which is pretty neat.
Very smart. I love that. That's really cool. These last 2 pieces, this is actually are both Cartier estate pieces. So I don't have dates on the ring, but this is a natural sapphire, about a 4.5 carat natural sapphire that is in this little box here, the original Cartier box. But very cool, very natural, and this is set with 2 round brilliant diamonds on it.
And the color is
incredible.
Beautiful.
It's very incredible. It's hard to get a natural stone that looks that color. You can do many different treatments to bring out different colors of the stones. that has not been done to that, which of course makes it more valuable. So
Phenomenal.
last piece over here, this is a bracelet. This is probably circa 1920, 1930. This is also a Cartier piece done out of platinum. Everything actually here today is in platinum, which of course is a metal that is preferred for the strength of the metal. But don't know exact dates on this one. I'd love to do more research and find out something on that one, but really fun, interesting things.
Gentlemen, this is what your girlfriend, wife, the lady in your life needs for the holidays. A little bit of sparkle.
I agree.
That is absolutely phenomenal. And I love the fact that it's wide, you know, because I feel like sometimes a tennis bracelet disappears. This is, you know, you're going to notice this. It's beautiful.
You absolutely will. It's not symmetrical, which even makes it that much more interesting, that much more of a nod to the kind of the Art Deco phase as well. But yeah, again, brand new to us. We've only had this stuff for like 5 days, so it's pretty exciting to see all this stuff coming in and getting ready for the season.
And we can come and find you.
Find us at the Solaris. We're in the lowest level right next to the ice rink, and we are there 11 to 7, Monday through Saturday, closed Sundays.
Go check them out. Thank you so much for bringing all of this today. I love it.
Elevate your adventure this winter at Winter on the Mountain at Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park in Glenwood Springs. It's a dazzling array of holiday lights and family activities. From thrill rides to cave tours to amazing views, it's the West Slope's most unique adventure. Only $37 for kids and $42 for adults. For unlimited rides, cave tours, and attractions. For hours and to learn more, go to GlenwoodCaverns.com.
Glenwood Caverns Adventure Park. It's awesome! Payne thinks it makes the rules, but the rules just changed. New Icy Hot Lidocaine Dry Spray. Instant dry technology. No mess, no residue, fast acting relief. Rise from pain. New Icy Hot Lidocaine Dry Spray.
As the region's most preferred orthopedic practice, we specialize in keeping you active and getting you back to the things you love. The physicians at Vail Summit Orthopedics will take care of all your orthopedic needs from head to toe.
What a beautiful day out in Vail today. That is run one, and hopefully at this time in the morning you are grabbing all of your gear to get outside and go join them over at Gondola One and get on the hill in Vail. We have another great show coming your way tomorrow. I'll be doing some shopping over in Vail Village, finding out all the best places to get your Christmas presents, or maybe just a present for yourself while you are out there, as well as Birds of Prey is going to start off their events tomorrow. So we will have all the information that you need to get out there and make sure you have the best experience, whether you are a spectator or you just want to join the party in the village. So we'll see you tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 9 on Good Morning Vail.